Oh, meow meow. What is going on, you guys? Welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be dropping off parts and picking up some new parts. But first, right now, we're going to be headed over to our friend's first annual barbecue / potluck hosted by Dark Side Racing. Not going to be hanging out with them for too long because I got to hit the road, but I also got to meet up a buddy who's over there as well to drop off the coilovers from the last video you guys should have seen, and you know, just chop it up for a little bit, and then we're going to hit the road. Ooh, this is so fire. Damn, Loretto car goes hard. Oh my goodness. The homie Chris's car. Damn.
No, this one's straight all the radiator in the bottom. Oh, really? Yes, I think
Not gonna lie to you guys, I was hanging out at the barbecue a little bit longer than I was supposed to, but I did hit up the person and he's cool about it because he's actually home the rest of the day. I've been on the road for a little while now, and I am about 5.9 miles away. So right now he's currently waiting for me because he needed to take off, but because I'm close by, we're gonna meet up with him in just a second so I can pick up this new part. Guys, funniest thing ever. I pulled up and I seen this guy freaking, I seen his head was like this, right? And I already knew what that reaction was. I think he realized that it was me that came here today to pick up the part. And he didn't even realize it when I was DMing him about picking up these parts. So this right here is Jerks EG, aka his real name is Johnny. Yeah. And he actually had some set of wheels for sale on Facebook. And mind you guys, man, I've been scrolling Facebook for the last like month and a half just looking for extra 5-lug wheels, and these were posted last night. 13 hours I saw it, and I shot him a DM at like 3 in the morning because you guys know I don't sleep at night, right? And obviously you guys saw the previous clip, we were rolling on the freeway with the sun out, and because I pulled up and this guy realized that it was me picking up the wheels. Dude, how long we been sitting here chopping it up?
It's been like 2-3 hours. Oh shit, no, like fuck.
You guys missed dinner.
About 3.5 hours.
3.5 hours, bro, and we didn't even spoke a lick about the freaking wheels, bro. We were just literally chopping it up. We were talking about his EG out there. It's kind of dark. I don't know if I can show you that to you guys, but we were talking about his EG. We were just, I don't know, we just somehow ended up talking about life, YouTube, everything, cars, pretty much a whole ass documentary about me. You know what I'm saying? I guess he was saying that he's a talkative person, and I'm a talkative person. When you put 2 and 2 together, man, we lose track of time. So here we are, guys, freaking late in the night, and he forgot to eat dinner with his wife, and I'm here to pick up some some parts. And you know what? Nice not only am I picking up freaking parts, he's giving me hella parts as well, too. So
you'll see it on the channel.
So he gave me a quick little rundown on the electric power steering setup in his EG, which is using the Prius, the first gen Prius. Yeah. And guys, he just so happened to have a second one, right? So everything is in this box. We'll kind of talk more about it. I've been wanting to do electric power steering setup in my right-hand drive car, and now because we have I guess a test setup, right? Because this thing is missing a couple of plugs and all that. So this is something I'm going to tinker with. You're going to send me the write-up so I can get a better look on it, and this might be something we're going to be putting into the EF2. And not only did he give me the Prius, you also gave me the Volvo one.
Yeah.
because the Volvo one is what I originally was going to go with before the Prius. This is kind of what all the drift guys use. And the only reason why I wanted to switch from this one to the Prius is because if you guys know about this one, this shit is loud.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, anyways, yeah. So we'll talk more about that, I guess, at a later time. But I just want to show you guys really quickly what we are picking up right here. You guys know I am a very big fan of Road to Slipstreams, and these are definitely one of those timeless wheels like the Spoon Sports. And if you guys obviously been on the channel for a while, you guys know I got Spoon Sports as well too. The KRX does have Slipstreams on it, but I wanted these ones because, one, these are 5-lug, right? Because I don't have a 5-lug set of spares. 2, these are 15x8 plus 40, right? So it's a little bit aggressive than the typical by 7 or 6.5s. Yeah. And then they come with freaking Nankangs. I think these are NS2Rs. Yep. Yep. Some nice little sticky icky 200 tread wear. And he gave me a really good deal on these. Although I might be switching the tires out, I'm really here for the wheels. But I mean, this is a whole freaking combo deal. So I drove quite a while to get here to scoop these up, and I do appreciate you, you know, plugging me in with that, man. And you know, it's always nice.
Following channel, man.
His reaction was so priceless when I pulled up. Wish I can have shown. Honestly, I was gonna put the GoPro on the dashboard, but I mean, wouldn't have got the angle anyways, man. But it was nice to meet the person, because I actually recorded your car a couple of times before. Yeah. But not to actually meet the person who owns the car, and you know, obviously meeting him, you know, in a sense of picking up wheels, man. It was good. It was good chopping it up with you, bro. And hopefully I'll see you more around out here sometimes. Sure, you know, I've been kind of little cooped up in my room, and I've just been trying to be more out and about, which is why I went to the barbecue this morning and decided to take a nice little drive to come pick up these wheels. And now I've made a new friend, so I'm actually stoked about that. But I will say, I still got a long way to go back home. So I'm gonna go ahead and just load all these guys up into the car, and we might just be hitting the road here. It is currently 10:15, and driving up here was about 87 miles. So we're like roughly 75-ish miles from home. But first I'm gonna try to grab some food somewhere, because I didn't really eat all day. Freaking Burger King line was very long. In-N-Out Burger is flowing to the main street, and definitely not in the mood for Taco Bell because I'm too far from home. And I've just settled for some Jack in the Box. So just got a buttery Jack and some curly fries, so that should be enough for me to get home. Man, just sitting here eating my food, I've already saw 7 cop cars. I believe this is March Lane where I'm at, but that's a lot of cop cars for a 10-minute sitting. I was literally just talking about how I saw 7 patrol cars in one sitting over there in Stockton, and here's 7 in a flesh. Oof, somebody got rear-ended. Golly. All right, so gotta park the van, but we drove 173 miles round trip to pick up these wheels. All right, guys, so from last night, I got home pretty late. It was like 12 o'clock when I pulled up to my house, and I didn't really show too much because it was too dark where we were at. But today I'm just gonna show you guys a little bit of what all we picked up. So originally I had went over there to pick up the wheels, and ended up coming back home with more stuff. So just want to give you guys a quick little rundown. You guys know this manifold. I run this literally in all of my cars. This one's supercharged, that one has it, that one has it. This one's an actual RBC, but I've ran this manifold many and plenty of times. Project Blueberry had it. This one right here is the same manifold, but I shaved the top off, so it looks like an RBC, but it's that same eBay one. I just shaved off the entire top section of this. So shout out to the homie last night for giving me this for free, because he has an RBC on his. He gave me a Prius electric power steering setup. So this is like one of a few that he picked up from the yard, and he was like, well, got one functioning in my car, so if you want one, I'll give you one. So he gave me this with the membrane right there. And then not only did he give me this, he gave me a Volvo setup, which is actually the first one I was going to go with, but I just wasn't set in stone with it because this guy is super loud, and the fact that it's as big as it is kind of hard to find a place for it, you know what I'm saying, in our small EF engine bay. So he gave me this along with all the lines and everything you're gonna need to make this entire kit work. This came off an S chassis drift car, and it was already ran from I believe this was mounted in the trunk, and everything is ran all the way to the front. But if I didn't use this in an EF, obviously all of this is going to shorten down. But just to know that this had ran before, at least this is a complete kit that he gave me. He gave me 2 Chase Bay reservoirs as well too, so we'll make use of that. But anyway, shout out to Johnny, I believe, for hooking me up with all these extra stuff and giving me a killer deal on the wheels. Now, this is my original Spoon Sports. This is OG Spoon Sports, made in Russia. Original anodized finish with the OG sticker. I bought this many years ago from HMO. And this is actually for the wagon, 4-lug, 215, 45, 16 Falcon 615Ks. And big rim for a big chassis car. I do have this on the KRX occasionally, but I'm a big fan of Slipstream. So when I saw these on Facebook, I couldn't pass it up, especially because this is 15x8. It does have a little bit of a like dish in the lug area. I really kind of like the look of that. And again, it was a killer deal with the Nankang NS2R tires. These are, I believe, great track rain tires, but I'm not sure if this is what we're going to be rocking on this wheel. Well, I'm sure that this is not going to be the tire we're going to be rocking on this wheel, but it might be a tire that I'll rock on the EF sedan. So I wanted those 5-lug as a spare, and now I can like flip-flop between the ITR wheels depending on what it is that I'm doing. So the ITR wheels is more so the daily beater wheels, the sleeperish wheels, and then the Slipstreams are going to be the Mexico / hand out some L's tire setup. So the wheels right here, I'm probably gonna mate it up with the ET Street R's from MT, Mickey Thompson's, 225 5015s, and shout out to the homie Hellboy Dave for setting out those tires. We have a pair of brand new ET Street R's showing up, and I'm gonna save a little bit more money to buy 2 more of it, so that way we can have ET Street R's on all 4 wheels for when this car makes some power and it's all-wheel drive. So I think what I'm gonna do right now, because I'm as curious as you guys are, I'm gonna put one on the car right now, and if it looks good, I might even put one in the back, take some photos. But it's gonna be off the car until we you know, either go to a show or, you know what I'm saying, time for some business. So let's go ahead and jack the car up and swap the wheels. I'm just gonna use OEM lug nuts for now. So I'm gonna slap the back ones on as well too, because he did give me spacers, and he said that the rears were actually touching the trailing arm. So I want to see if I'm gonna run into that issue or not. I can feel the tire actually hitting the trailing arm. Okay, that kind of helped out a lot. I don't know if these are 3 or 5s. I believe these are 5 millimeters, and 5 millimeters clear the trailing arm. And this is what he ran on his EG. So from the looks of the photo, it looks like it clears. These are 15 by 8 plus 40 with 225 45 15s and 5 mil spacers. Not too shabby. I'm overall happy with that. I'm okay with the ride height as well too. Guys, I'm really loving the way the 15 by 8 slipstream is looking on the sedan. Oh my goodness. I've always wanted 15 by 8 slipstreams, and I've always been very fond of the Philug 15 by 8s. Dude, oh my goodness, I love it. This ride height, I am 100% completely happy with. I don't need to go any lower. Guys, this was such a great purchase. Facebook Marketplace for the win. And not only that, like I said, he was a subscriber, and we pretty much made a new friend when we went to go pick up these wheels. They suit the car really nicely with the tone, black bumpers, black molding, black side skirt, black wheels, and I'm really eager to see how this thing's gonna look on the ET Street Rs. I'm still actually kind of debating between putting the ET Street Rs on the ITR wheels, but I don't know. I kind of like these on the street tire look as well too, but I'm super stoked. I'm super stoked. I'm gonna go ahead and just swap the wheels back off, and I'm not sure what else I'm gonna get into, but we'll see. So I gotta find a place to put all this stuff away for the time being. What I was going to do was I was gonna take my K20A2 engine off the stand, which belongs to the wagon. I was gonna take it off the stand to mate it up with the transmission right here, along with the clutch and everything, because we got the pilot bearing now, pilot bushing. But I just realized that I don't have another big dolly. Definitely do not want the trans on the floor because these guys are heavy, and I want the wheels to be mobile. So this one's taking up that dolly. I don't have another heavy duty one back there, so I don't have a dolly for, you know, for when the engine is mated up to the trans. So we're probably not going to do that. I mean, I don't really need it off the stand right now anyways, but I was also gifted with the wheels these lug nuts right here, and they look good, but they're aluminum. I'm really not a big fan of aluminum lug nuts, and I'm probably not going to rock this. This is something I'm probably going to keep for like a flip car or something if I put wheels on it, but definitely gonna not rock aluminum on my cars. We'll be using the spacers because this right here cleared the 225s on the slipstreams, and I'm probably gonna need this when I run the 225/50s on the ET Street Rs. So put these lug nuts away, spacers on standby for when we are ready for business. But what do you guys recommend as far as steel lug nuts go? Because I've always ran like regular Moteki stuff that I can just get from the homie Norca Auto Styles, but I want some nice lug nuts in blue, in steel, for the slipstreams. I've always wanted to keep the car, you know, factory looking on the outside, which is why I'm using stock lug nuts with the ITR wheels. But if I'm putting the slips on it, obviously when you look at the car, you know it's going to be modified. It's got wheels on it, it's lowered, whatever. I may as well put some nice lug nuts on it. So what do you guys recommend as far as lug nuts go in steel, in blue? Leave a comment down below. But as far as this video goes, man, we're gonna wrap it up right here. I need to go cut the yard because trash day is tomorrow, and you know, sometimes Facebook is good for something. I mean, even if it requires you to spend some money, you can definitely score on buying secondhand stuff. Like when it comes to building budget cars, I'm okay with using secondhand stuff. You can find a really good deal on a turbo on Facebook Marketplace, wastegates and stuff like that, suspension, wheels in this case, you know, going from 850 to 600. Man, if you're watching this video, I truly appreciate you hooking me up with that and everything else you've given me last night. But Facebook Marketplace, man, great place to find stuff for the low. and I'm very overall happy with my purchase. The wheels look freaking awesome in my car. The 15x8 looks a lot better than the 15x6.5 and 15x7s. If you guys don't know this, I mean, the KRX has kind of been out of sight, out of mind for a little while now, but I just got my tags, so I can drive the KRX again. But if you guys don't remember, I have slipstreams on the KRX as well with the blue lug nuts. So, you know, I might even get the same one right there, just because those are steel and they're blue and they're a good price. But slipstreams are one of those timeless wheels. So we're gonna wrap it up for this video. I hope you guys enjoy the progress update. Well, there is no progress update, it's just a Facebook Marketplace score. If you guys enjoyed today's score, be sure to leave a thumbs up. And if you guys want to stick around for, we're gonna be working on my brother's car tomorrow with the S1 stuff, so if you guys want to stick around and see that, be sure to hit the subscribe button. With that being said, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.